I think that one of the underrated cars about these days is produced by the Swedes. It's well built, it's solid, it's reliable, it offers excellent safety for its occupants, and for me is a bit of a bargain. I'm talking about this, the Saab 900. Now, whilst the name Saab may not quite have the cachet that certain German manufacturers like BMW and Mercedes have, it is a highly desirable car to own. It's favoured by the professional types, doctors, lawyers and barristers and the like. And once someone owns a Saab, they tend to remain very loyal to the brand. This version of the 900 was introduced in 1993 and ran through until 1998 when it was replaced by the remarkably similar 93. Now, we tend to think of Saabs as being big barges with huge bumpers, and indeed they were before this particular model came along. But I think of this car as a bit of a secret in motoring. It offers comfortable and roomy accommodation for quite easily 5 people, plus you get an absolutely enormous boot. And it has a badge that says, well, I'm a little bit different, and I don't drive a Ford or a Vauxhall. When the 900 was launched, it was one of the safest cars around, having gone through 19 different types of crash test. ABS brakes and twin airbags are standard issue too. Now, this model is the base 900, so standard are electric front windows, power steering, you get an adjustable steering column too, a radio cassette player, and in the back, 3 3-point seat belts, which many manufacturers weren't fitting as standard on cars of this sort of age. Missing from this model, which would be useful, are either a sunroof or air conditioning, but air conditioning did become standard on all models in late 1997. Plus, you get Saab's rather quirky ignition mounted in the centre column. Running costs are quite reasonable on the 900. You're looking at just insurance group 10 for this 2-litre model, and fuel economy again is quite good. You should average out about mid to late 20s to the gallon, and cruising on the motorway should get you back over 30. So, what about prices? What do you have to pay for a quality Swedish motor? Well, surprisingly little. 6 months ago, we picked up this 900 from a main dealer with full Saab history and one owner for less than £9,000, which is a lot of car for the money, and with just 20,000 miles on the clock. Now, Saab have changed their new car prices this year, and that has had some effect on used values as well, but not too much. We looked around through the main dealers and the private ads, and we found, for instance, a 95 M Reg 2-litre like this for less than £5,000. We also found one of the last 900s, a 2.3 XS, for under £9,000. There was also a 96N 2-litre turbo Sensonic for about £7,000. Now, the Sensonic was quite an interesting idea developed by Saab, which used a conventional manual gearbox without a clutch. Unfortunately, it never took off, and those cars are actually quite rare now. So, all in all, I reckon the Saab 900 to be one classy motor. It's well built, and it's certainly more desirable than many mass-produced cars. And if you find a well cared for example, it'll go on for tens and tens of thousands of miles without too much bother. So, this week I give you my used car tip, the Saab 900.